guys, this is Monica with romoplans, and today I am unboxing my MakseLife planner for 2021, and I'm super excited about this. And this is going to be my main planner for 2021. So if you're not familiar with MakseLife, it was created by Sierra Friend. She is someone who's been in the planner community for a while. She's also a life coach, and she created a goal setting and weekly planner combined. And the first year was 2020, so the 2021 is the second year, and this planner is pretty perfect. I'm super excited about a lot of the options for this planner. I've been wanting to get more into goal setting and just really tracking my goals to make sure that I stay on track with them throughout the year. And so I really think this is going to make a huge difference with that. So we're just going to go ahead and unbox this and take a look and walk through it together. So the first thing that we get is just this card, and it just says a fresh start, a new beginning, and it has their social information. This year they did do interchangeable covers, and so that it just has a link to the instructions on how to change out the covers. You also get this card, and it says, don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind, be led by the dreams in your heart. And I love this. I'm probably gonna put this up somewhere. It's just, I love the colors of this. I love the quote. And then they did have 4 color options, and so 2 of those were artist series. And so one of the artist series was from Jess Park. She's at Jess Park on Instagram, and she did this floral cover. And then the second one was from Thabi Brown, and I really hope I'm saying her name right, and she is at Call Me Thobs, and she did the Hold On to the Vision. And then there were 2 other cover designs that were not artist series. So the first thing I got were these bookmarks, and so it comes with 3 bookmarks. The first one says My Vision, and it has Dream Big down here with the heart. And then the second one has monthly goals, and it says Dare to Grow. And then the third one has This Week, and it says Just Begin. So I love those because I like to have bookmarks in my planner. And so this really helps because it is a different binding than just a regular standard coil binding that I'm used to. So these help with that. The next thing I got was their sticker book. So this year, Sierra and her team did come out with a sticker book. So this is, it's got 15 pages, and these are perforated pages. So if you wanted to take these out and put them in a binder, you could. So I'm just going to flip through this. These are like little dots that you can use for bullet points. There's kind of this lighter pastel color scheme, and then the brighter color scheme. And then you get 2 sets of those. And then you have these skinny flags, and then these are also the same size. You just get 3 of these here. And then you get 2 pages of those. And then these are the same thing, but they have like the stripes on them. And you get 2 pages. And then you get these. And so these look like this. And then you have the page flags, and then these are the same thing on the previous pages, just the really skinny page flags. And then there's 2 pages, but they are different colors. And then these are like really skinny page flags. And these are really tiny flags, so you can use for bullet points. So and you get 2 pages of those with different colors. And then these are the same thing, but they're longer. So you get 2 pages of those with different colors. And then you get these stickers with just different icons for the different goals and stuff. So I did pick that up, and I'll probably use this in the goal setting part of the planner, and just to add that little bit of decorative color to it, because this is a very neutral planner. So when you get it out of the box, it does have this plastic wrap on it, and then it comes in this pretty box. So this box is just really pretty. It has this white and gray stripe on it, and then this gold foil. This is MakseLife. I have not unboxed this yet, so we are unboxing it together. And then I got the Hold On to Your Vision cover. I am a sucker for quotes, and I just loved the quote on this, the rainbow, but it was a really hard decision between, I went back and forth between this and the floral, and so, but I'm really glad that I ended up going with this. So this is a wire O binding. This is kind of like a copper gold. It's not, you know, like a true gold, like you see like a gold quill. And their planners, they do come with this to kind of help keep it together. And then this is like a super thick planner because it does have goal setting and weekly planning. The first page is just your kind of cover this planner belongs to page that comes in all planners. And then you have a letter from Sierra just talking about the planner, what MakseLife, where she came up with the name Moxie, where, and then you go straight into your goal setting. So this goes into talking about the compass assessment that she created and just different parts in the planner. So like the weekly notes pages, the weekly tips, the gratitude heart, and the habit tracking. And then it talks about the steps. So you would do your compass assessment, then you set your intentions, annual goals and vision, and then your monthly goals and weekly actions, and then you would do your reflections and your quarterly review. And she has these quotes all throughout the planner. She goes into the compass assessment, and she is going to be doing a series of events going through goal setting and the compass assessment, starting I think on the 6th of December, and it'll be live on Facebook and YouTube. So definitely take a look at that and follow the MakseLife Instagram for more information on that. So the compass assessment, it allows you to evaluate your life as a whole, and so you can kind of see where you are within this compass in these different, you can see where you are in this compass in the different categories. So there's personal, fun and recreation, work and learning, family and relationships, health and wellness, spiritual and personal growth, financial, and then physical environment. And then you go through the assessment. So it just asks you to rate yourself on different questions having to do with each category. And then you would set your intentions for 2021, and then you go straight into setting goals. And there is a spot down here for your word of 2021. And it does have some, tips for writing goals, and talks about the 3 types of goals: your stretch goals, your progress goals, and then your maintenance goals. So it's definitely good if you are not, I'm excited because goal setting on a broader spectrum is very new to me, and just keeping track of those goals. I did not use this planner in 2020, so I'm super excited to jump into it. I love how she's included helpful tips and a lot of information. So if you are beginning and you're not used to the system, it's very easy to pick it up and get most that you can out of this planner. So it goes through setting goals like your annual, monthly, and weekly actions, and just goes through some steps to help you figure out what those are. And then your weekly reflection questions. What were my wins? What worked? What didn't work? What lessons did I learn? And what adjustments do I need to make moving forward? So really just reflecting on a weekly basis on your goals and how you're doing. And that way you can pivot if you need to, and you're not waiting until the end of the month or end of the quarter to really take a look at your goals and see how you're doing. And then she also has a page of things to consider in each area of life when writing the goals. And so this is definitely helpful, especially as I'm new to this. So I'm super excited about this. And then she has this just blank. It does have dot grid in here, which is great because I like dot grid more than blank pages because I'm not that great at drawing straight lines. So the dot grid helps me do that. And it just says, use the space to create a list or mind map of ideas, dreams, and goals for the coming year. Have fun. The possibilities are endless. And then you go into the annual goals. And one change that she did make this year is that for each category, it has a focus. You could put, family and relationship. You could have your goals, but then your overall focus would be here. And then for each category, it says, how will my life improve by reaching these goals? So just really reflecting on not only what your goals are, but how that's going to make a difference in your life. So you have that for all the categories. And then you have 2 pages for your vision board and just being able to bring your annual goals to life. And then this page has some goal setting quick tips. So just like I said, she has tons of tips throughout the planner. So if you're beginning in this, then she provides a lot of help to you through that. And I did want to mention that if you already have a planner that you love, but you like the goal setting, she has companion notebooks that has the goal information and then weekly action pages for each quarter. So you can get those and have that as your goal setting piece, but then still use your planner. And their website does have printables, and their Facebook group has printables that you can get as well. So I do love just the very simple dividers with the quote and the colors. I just love that because I've gotten to where I do want a very neutral planner because I like to use stickers and add in color that way. But I love how she's added a little bit more color and a little bit bolder color in spots for this year's planner to just bring in that color, but still have it be a very simple, neutral design. So when you turn the page on the divider, it goes straight into the monthly view. It does have holidays on here. One holiday that I'm noticing in January that she has is Inauguration Day that I haven't seen on any of the other planners that I've looked at. So I think that's very interesting that she has that. And then they have a quote. And then just the month is a little bit bolder. And you have the sidebar on this side and the mini month. And then you have your monthly goals, and each category has the focus as well with the quote at the top. And then for each week, you have this dot grid page, and then you have your weekly actions. You have a spot for each of the categories. And so this page is when you're looking at your monthly goals, what are those weekly actions that you're going to do to make sure that you are staying on track with your goals? So if you have a financial goal that's to pay off a credit card or pay off so much money for your debt, your weekly action could be to pay off a certain amount of money on that card or on that debt. So just things like that. It does start with week 53 because of the way the first week falls. with that, but it does have the week number. And then it goes into the weekly spread. So I love this. This is super neutral. It does have kind of like the dark blue here. And then one thing that she did do is that this bottom box, the heart, is the gratitude heart, and it's set to have a space for your gratitude. And in the 2020 planner, this was actually shaded, and she removed the shading, which I love, to make it even more neutral page. She also added in, there's also a spot for habit tracking, because with your goals, those, you'll have daily tasks. So she has a spot already for those, and she did add some here so it aligns with the horizontal planner. So then you just go and you get the dot grid page, the weekly action page, and then the weekly page. So it just goes through that same pattern through the month. And also, I hope you can tell, but this is a lined vertical, and I like that it is lined. So it helps as I'm putting stickers down, but I also love that it is lined all the way down, because some of the lined verticals that I've seen, you have this box up here that has like a place for your top priorities for the day and then the rest of it lined, and I just don't like that as much. So I love just the all the way down lined. So then at the end of the month, you get this monthly reflections page to really just reflect on your goals for the month. What were your wins? What are you currently working on? What's working, what's not working, what have you learned, what improvements and adjustments that you need to make. And then you also have a spot to just rate your satisfaction for the month. So there's a lot of reflection in this system, which I love. So just kind of looking at what's working and what's not working and what we need to adjust and change. So then you go into the month of February. You have this pretty quote here. And then each month does have its accent color. So the February accent color is teal. And this is a really pretty teal color. But I love teal, so. But still, the only part where that is teal is in the date and then the habit tracker. So you just go through the month. So then you've got March. And one thing that's very interesting is it does have other holidays other than like your normal holidays. So it has Employee Appreciation Day on here, International Women's Day. Holly? I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to look that up and see what that is. So it does have other things like that. And then you have your monthly goals, and it goes straight into your weekly actions. So at the beginning of a quarter, you don't have the quote page on the divider. You actually have a quarterly compass review, and you go through the same compass assessment that you did in the beginning, and just to kind of see where you were. So then you would put you would put in the previous what your beginning of the year scores were, and then you would put your current scores. So you can really see how you've improved or where you need to work on. You can see what contributed to that and how you need to update your goals for the next quarter. And then the accent color for April is this kind of darker gray color. And you do see, because March is in here, it's green, and then it goes into the April color, which I have mixed feelings about that when planners do that. But if you're using date headers or something like that, it's not that big of a deal. So then the accent color for May is kind of this mustard yellow color. for June is this orange color. And then for July, you have the quarterly assessment as well. And you have this red color for July. And then August is purple. And so yeah, this is Moxie, and it means energy, pep, courage, determination, and know-how. And then for September, you have this dark navy blue. And then October, you have the quarterly compass. And so it kind of repeats a little bit. So in October, you have the teal. November, you have green. And then in December, you have that like charcoal gray color. So then when you get to the end of December, you have the monthly reflections, and then you have the Q4 quarterly compass to kind of see how you're doing for Q4. And then you have your year at a glance. So it's very interesting because this goes straight into the goal setting. We'll have the year at a glance at the beginning. It is actually at the end of the planner. And then you go into notes pages. So you get line notes pages. And there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 line notes pages, and then you get this folder. And then you get this page of stickers that just has the dots. You have like stretch goals, and then you have the little icons that go with that page, and then flags and some quote stickers here. And this is new for this year as well. And then in the back here, you have this little pocket. So you can even just put in this sticker book here, or you can put it in this folder. So you just have it all on hand. So then, because this is a thick planner, I'm really glad they have this strap already on the planner to kind of help keep it together. So that is my MakseLife planner. And then I got that, the sticker book, and then the bookmarks. And I do want to just, to my vision, you can just pop those in. And then you can put your monthly goals here. And then put your this week. So then when you open the planner, you can easily go, if you want to look at your vision or your yearly goals, your annual goals, you can just go there and then go back to the annual goals, and then easily flip to your monthly goals, and then whatever week you're on. So I do love those. Again, it's just super simple. I really like the style of this planner, and I'm super excited to just start planning in it. I am gonna work on designing some stickers for the vertical planner. So let me know what planner you're planning on using for 2021. Are you doing a goal setting system? I know there's a couple of different ones out there. I'd love to hear what you're doing for your goal setting and your planning for 2021. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any more of my videos. I hope you have a great day.